There we go. It's on.
Sure it is.
Well, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Talk louder.
Good morning.
Now you'll notice this.
With my coffee
That
cup.
means up louder. He's very soft-spoken. I've got a big mouth, okay? That's the way it goes.
She said it. I did not.
But see, you noticed his volume goes up. Okay, good morning, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Well, the sun is out, and I think we're supposed to get some rain tonight, maybe, possibly, who knows?
Early morning.
Yeah, you know how it goes. The weather changes every hour. Every time we look at it, they say something different.
I don't see any clouds at all.
No, it's beautiful, really. The sun is out and nice breeze. You know, you can see my little hairs flying. His lack of hairs flying.
Hey,
But
it's my crown.
Oh, his crown of glory. Anyway, God, don't look at me like that. Yeah, he calls me an angel because I got flabs. See my wings?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not say that.
Anyway,
I
guys.
didn't say that.
But what we're going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Nomadic lifestyle. Okay, like, what is a nomad? You know, what's a nomad? Well, don't look at me. I'm asking you. I'm the teacher.
Someone that moves around a lot.
Oh, wow. He got it. Person that moves around from place to place.
At least by our definition.
Yeah. And, you know, I was like, here in the States, a lot of us will say, well, Native Americans were nomads. Not every tribe, but a lot of the tribes were nomads because they went from place to place where they could grow. You know, it depended on the weather. They followed the weather, and that's basically was what we do. We follow the weather. As nomads, in today's definition of it, we do. We follow the weather, and that's... And Jesus was a nomad. Okay, I know some of you will say, oh, how can you say that? But think about it.
He was homeless.
He went from place to place to bring the word of God.
Yep. His audience wasn't at home.
Wasn't what?
His audience was not at home.
No. He went from place to place. And he had a commission, of course he did. And we all do too, you know? If we think about it, us as Christians do have a commission. We are supposed to talk to other people about the Lord, about salvation. So we stay in one spot. You're not going to meet too many people. But when you're out there, you meet all different types of backgrounds. Shall we say backgrounds? Will be nice.
That'd be good.
You got homeless people. You got people that are in desperate need because they're not homeless. They have a home. They're living in their vehicle. That's a home. That's a roof over the head. But, oh, and what? This guy, when I met him, he had seeds. And wherever we went,
I still do.
he plants seeds. Maybe not a whole bunch, but he does plant seeds, which I thought that was really pretty cool.
I've got a container of heirloom seeds. So every now and then I put a tomato plant somewhere or a bell pepper, corn. It varies.
Yeah,
Depends on what kind of soil it is.
yeah.
What kind of trees are around. Where there's a pine trees and oak tree. Pine trees and walnut trees are acidic, so you don't want to put too much in that kind of soil. But you get deciduous trees out, you can plant whatever you want to.
And kind of the Native Americans did that.
A
But
lot of people do, I think.
you know, I think about, I think in comparing nomadic lifestyle to our Lord and Savior, I think a lot about how he camped out. They ate from nature. They fished. They got their food. It wasn't they went to a grocery store and got their food. They didn't go to a grocery store to get their food. And so a lot of us, that's what we do. A lot of people that are out there don't even go to the store. A lot of them go to areas where there's fishing. And in the summertime, you can actually put some plants out and grow some plants where you're at.
Yep, you can.
So that you can...
You can start them in the winter just like everybody else inside. Yeah. By the time they get ready to grow, get flowers on them, you can put them outside.
Yeah. So
you can.
it's basically
Yeah.
we're doing the same thing. But anyway, one thing I think that I really like is, but I'm more leery about it now than I used to be. Is I love to have a fire at night. You know, have a little bonfire. I always loved having that until I lived in a town that caught fire, and then it kind of I'm kind of leery about it. I'm very cautious about fire. If I smell fire, we were in Flagstaff
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, and they had a fire up there, and we were in the forest north of Flagstaff. And I'm going, I smell fire. I
They
smell
tried to
fire.
burn the flag down.
Yeah, they tried to burn the flag down, yeah. But I could smell it. And I said, ooh, there's something. And then we realized there was a fire going on. I don't remember what
Yeah,
they
you
called
can
it.
see- you can
Right
see.
outside of Flagstaff.
It was a skyline outside of it.
Yeah, and I said, we're out of here. I am not going to be in here. We're out of here.
About 15 miles west of town, northwest.
Yeah,
west
yeah,
and
yeah,
northwest.
right.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of what they
I
call
can't
that
remember
area,
either.
but it was right outside. I mean, you could sit right there. We were at Cracker Barrels,
Yeah.
and we stayed the night there, and you could see the
You
fire.
could stand out on the sidewalk and watch the
Yeah,
fire.
you could watch
You could
it.
see the flames coming down the hill.
Yeah,
We're that close to it.
yeah. So we stayed there the night in Flagstaff, but then we went on further west where we knew that it wasn't going that way; it was going the other way, and we camped out there. Which Flagstaff is, whoa! It's really great to go camping at. There was that observatory, wasn't that a
Yeah,
naval observatory? I believe.
Road. Yeah.
We camped out there,
Road.
and that was really nice.
That's what it said it was.
Yeah, and actually I met a monk or an ex-monk there. He was such a nice guy, just an older person, and he had a little tiny chihuahua, and he was concerned because he thought his chihuahua was too fat.
That's where the vampires were.
Oh yeah, we called them the vampire. Those people, we never saw who was in that class C.
Yeah,
Never.
Never.
Windows were all
They
closed.
didn't come outside at all.
No, we never
Nope.
saw them.
The monk said he'd been there for a couple of weeks and he had never seen anybody
No.
come out of it.
Nope.
The Forest Service shows up to give them notice, I guess, to leave or something. And then they knock on the door and the window opens and the paperwork goes inside the window and closes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Forest Service shakes his head and walks off, gets his truck and leaves. Nobody came out of that thing.
No.
Nobody.
And when they left,
It
they
was
left
weird.
twice, and then they came back. Remember, they left
Yeah,
and went
they drove off
then
and
came
came back.
back, but we never saw them. So they must have left early in the morning before
Late at night.
daylight or
Yeah.
whatever,
I don't know.
because we never saw them.
Well, no one in
So
the campground had seen them outside the vehicle.
we always have fun. We nickname certain situations, and we nickname them the vampires.
They didn't like sunlight, that's for sure.
They sure didn't. But and it's fun. We generally we meet people out there, and I'm sure they give us nicknames too because we're weird. But
Well, yeah.
we have little nicknames we name
we
some
do.
people. It's not nothing bad.
No,
It's not
It's
real-
not meant to be derogatory.
No, it's
No,
not.
no.
It's just we have
It's
fun
fun.
because we'll say,
We
"Did
can
you?"
we can remember the campground mainly because of the monk and the vampires.
Oh, yeah, the
So that's
monk.
like-
I liked him.
It keys the memories.
He was such an interesting person, and he was such a gentle. We were camping, and it was like something drew me to go over there. I don't know what it
It's
was.
probably the shaking chihuahua. The chihuahua was sitting there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes something draws you to go to a person and start talking to them, and I just felt I had to meet this person, and he was awesome. I really do. I wish I could see him again. Maybe I will. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, but anyway, being a nomad is not a bad thing. A lot of people say, oh, you don't stay put in one spot. But look at what we see.
Yeah.
Look at the beauty out there. Oh, my God. And some of it isn't so beautiful. It's not all beautiful. But
Most of it is, though.
yeah, it is.
Most of
I
it
would
is.
say so.
Yeah, I think.
And you know, we go from forest to forest. I don't think we've ever been to two forests that we haven't experienced something different.
We only stayed in one place. That was when we had to change the tires. That it was kind of a strange place.
Oh yeah, we
The
didn't like
bluff.
that place. That was
Yeah.
near
The
Nacogdoches.
bluff.
Yeah.
There was something strange about it.
Yeah,
I
there
don't know what it
was. Neither one. We couldn't
Yeah.
wait to get out of there, and of course, my tires were like gone, so we couldn't get out
We
of
had to
there.
get 3 tires before we could leave, so we weren't going anywhere real soon.
Like right now, we got to get 2 tires before we can leave.
Well, we can take them off and throw them away.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to take no chance. No chance. No chance.
It'll go down the
Road. But yeah, we might leave in the middle of the month. Depends. Or we might wait till the first of the month. Depends. It depends a lot on the financial situation because the tires are going to cost us about $250 total,
Probably
something like that.
Yeah.
So that's $250 that would have gone for gas. That isn't going to go for gas. So, yeah, but you know, it's okay. We'll survive. You know, good Lord, He takes care of us all the time. I mean, it could have been worse. We could have been heading out already, and this happened.
Yep.
So, you know, I know He takes care of us.
If we don't change both of them, it will happen.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Neither
that's
one
the
of us
thing.
needs that.
Because we got 4 new tires, the 2 front ones and the 2 outside back ones.
Yeah, all the outside tires.
Yeah, they're all new.
10 ply.
But the ones on the inside, Lord forbid, some of them are almost as old as I am. Not really, but anyway.
No, not that old.
Stop it! You're not young, you know?
I'm not complaining.
That's it, you're not complaining.
Nope. I don't want to be young.
But anyway, a lot of people are afraid of doing the nomadic lifestyle. I don't know why. Do you?
No. Mainly they stayed in one place all their lives and don't know anything else.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, that too. That too.
They're afraid to go more than 50 miles away from home.
Yeah, well, I've met a lot of people that never left the town they
Yep,
lived,
they never
they
left
were
town
born
they
in, and they're my age.
Yep.
And it's like, really? You never left this area?
Yep.
Oh, wow. They and you know, they say, well, we never saw anything. Well, why not? You get in your car and go see it, you know?
Yep.
But
We used to go Sunday drives when I was a kid.
a lot of,
We'd go several hundred miles out, come back.
yeah, a lot of
Of course, gas
people our
costs
age,
nothing.
the parents did that.
Yeah.
Mine did. My mother
Yeah.
didn't drive, so no, we stayed at home. But I knew a lot of my friends that on weekends their parents would take them and they'd go camping out. They'd go to the Everglades or to the beach or what have you. But they went places.
Well, gas was 6 cents, 9 cents, 12 cents a gallon.
Okay.
Big difference.
Yeah, you might call it that.
I would.
I remember the gas wars. I don't know how many of you are kind of our age, but I remember the gas wars. Boy, that was really cool, you know.
That was the early 70s, so that wasn't too
No, even
long
before
ago.
that. Well, I remember them before that, but don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have kids then.
I remember chain gangs.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drive
Yeah.
down the road and they were
Well,
there.
not just that. The ones that, when I was in junior high, the high school kids had chains wrapped around their.
Oh, I don't
They
know
were
about
gang
that.
members.
I don't know about that.
Vietnam came along, and all those people disappeared.
Oh, they all
you
went
know.
to war.
They all got drafted.
Yeah,
They
I
had a
know.
choice of going to jail or getting drafted.
Yeah, I
so
know.
They
True.
all joined up, you know. So those disappeared.
There was a lot of things we saw when we were younger that
You're
we
talking
don't
about
see
You're
anymore.
talking about the road gangs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the prisoners.
Yeah, the prisoners
Yeah.
in South Texas. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
well,
seen a lot of them.
in the South.
Yeah. in
A
the
lot
South.
of it in the
Yeah.
South. It didn't matter what
Yep.
state. They were all out there.
You still see it, but it's different.
Yeah, they're not chained to each other.
Used to, they were on horses and
Yeah, the
guards
COs
were.
were on horses
Yeah.
and the poor guys were all chained up together.
and the alligators.
But yet some of them.
And the alligators were out in the field looking at them, going,
Stop. You're not even nice.
"Well,
Those
it's true."
poor, you know. Oh, God. Anyway, a little bit about the nomadic lifestyle. We'll go back to it. We get off subject a lot. But Yeah, it's a wonderful life for some of us. It's not for all of us. It's not for everybody. But there are some people right now that are having to live it that never thought they'd ever be doing this. They never in their life thought, oh my God, I'm going to be living in my vehicle
Well,
and I can't stay in this place very long because they're going to make us move or they're
people
going
do
to put
get
us in
forced.
jail.
Yeah, people do get forced.
And a lot of them do, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Situations are forcing them to do this. And no, a lot of those that are having to do this are not happy doing it.
No, they're not.
No doubt, no doubt. If I was forced to do this, I don't know if I would like it.
Well,
But I'm not. I love it. I love it. I can't imagine living my life any other way. My kids sometimes they say, well, when are you going to settle down? I am settled down. I'm settled down in my home. This is my home. This here is my home. You could live in a stick and brick, but I like this. No walls. No walls. No windows, because the windows are all around us. We can see everything. We have nothing to block us
we've been here
except ourselves.
a week today, and I'm
Yeah.
already ready to
No,
go
a week
somewhere.
Tomorrow. We got here. We came
Today's
in.
Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
got here a week today.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a week today.
About this? No,
Yeah.
not quite.
Yeah,
About
because
noon.
right. Well, it's almost that.
No, it's not. It's around 10.
We bicker all the time like this. You know, it's not bad bickers. Fun bicker.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, me too, but we can't.
Can't.
Got to wait for his check
Right.
to get the tires, and then we got to figure out how much money there's left from that to be able to at least get 200 miles away.
Yep.
We
I
did
get
see
paid Wednesday. She gets paid again
the first.
2 weeks from
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, we were looking at another bus, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm going, it's
a
nice.
real nice 1991 International 8-window with
Diesel.
a 7.3 diesel in it. Oh gosh.
But it was, I could see a lot of things. I don't know how the tire, you know, once I got this thing and the tires look so good, and in less than 100 miles they started going.
We didn't know how to look at the age of the tire.
We didn't.
Where
We
they're
didn't.
stamped on there, how old the
Yeah.
tires are.
We had no idea.
Now we do.
Yep, now we do. So now that's the one thing I look at, because when I started doing research on it, I found out that the tires are like $600 a load. I could get a whole 6 tires for my little one for that much.
Of course, with an 8-window, we can afford to do things.
No, it stopped. Okay. But
Plus, we'd all be in one vehicle.
yeah, it would be cheaper in the long
It
run,
would be.
and
You
that's
buy one tire at a time.
yeah. Well, when you buy tires, though, it's best to buy them all. Truthfully. Anyway,
You do what you can, though.
but anyway, we dispute on this all the time.
Yep, we do.
I'm more of a looking ahead. He's more like a looking at now, and I'm a looking ahead.
We're driving an 86. It's
That's
got a
all right.
350 in it that had nothing done to it.
We don't know that.
We know it sat for 5 years.
Well,
Those
we
are
know it
seals
was
and
all.
gaskets that
Well, let's not
degrade.
let's not go into that
I don't
one.
care, but that's what happens.
Okay.
We've been really lucky.
Yes, we have. We're not lucky. God's
lucky.
with us.
That may be, but
He
we're
takes
still
care of.
lucky.
No, that is.
I don't know about that part.
Well, that's you. I know,
I know.
my God is with us.
I didn't say he's not with us. I just said I don't think he takes care of head gaskets.
Yes, he takes care of
and
everything.
pump
You ask, you
gaskets
shall
and-
receive.
That's not exactly what that means, I don't think.
Well, yes, it does.
No, not really.
We differ on that too.
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't differ totally. We differ in our own.
I think God expects us to be cognizant of our own surroundings and take care of things the best we can. That's what he gave us this brain to do with. You know, I don't think it's a matter of,
That's,
I need $1 million and here it is in my hand.
I never said
No, it
that.
doesn't work
Don't
that
be
way.
ridiculous.
Well, some people think that's true,
Oh my gosh.
but some
Never
people
mind.
actually
Okay,
think
all
that.
right. We can just jump off of that one. We don't
I know,
agree.
we don't need to do that one.
That's true. Anyway,
I think those solar panels look good up there, though.
yeah. You know, that's one thing, you guys.
We need to get
If
some
you
more.
decide to go on the road like we are, get solar panels. Believe me, it's the best. Oh yeah, there's times you're going to have cloudiness for several days. Yeah. But if you have it built up high enough, I don't think you'll have much of a problem. Let's hope it doesn't stay cloudy for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because then you're really out of luck.
Well,
but carry a generator.
When you travel from one place to another, you can always tie your alternator batteries to an isolator or whatever you're going to do.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
several different ways.
Yeah, there is.
Have your alternator charge your rear batteries.
Yeah, that's true too. You know, you could do that when you're going down the road. Yeah.
So when you get to your destination, you'll have charged batteries.
Yeah, that's very true.
Raining, it's not going to.
We had that for a while, but I don't remember why. But we don't have it right now. But we'll probably do that again.
We'll have it again before we leave.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a matter of running the wires.
But anyway, guys, we're going to get off now because we're getting way off the subject. We always
can't
do
talk
that.
for 3 hours like we want to. Well, I'm just getting awake.
He's just getting wound up now.
Yep.
Well, guys, listen, you all have a great day, a beautiful Sunday. God bless you all. Take care and peace.
And remember to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment.
We love y'all.
We love you.
Take care.
Peace again.
Bye-bye.